Hey everybody. Okay, so I want to take a few minutes in this video to go over the meal plans because we are getting ready to do our first meal plan in week number 2. And so I want to talk about what to expect with that and then hopefully answer any questions that you might have. So with the meal plans, just like with the workouts, we are going to start simple and then build and progress. I'm not giving you every single meal that you are supposed to eat every second of the day starting off, and really I won't do that throughout. This is really meant to be something that gives you some ideas of some healthy recipes you can try and then give you the opportunity to work on the skill of meal planning and meal prepping. And so don't feel like you have to follow these exactly. That's really not my point with these. Again, really what I'm trying to do is just say, hey, here's some ideas of some things. If it's easier for you to just follow it and not think about it, that's great. But I know a lot of people, we love the idea of somebody just telling us what to eat, but then the reality of that, it doesn't always play out, right? Because there might be something on there we really don't like or doesn't sound appealing or that we know our kids wouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole. So we have to work around those types of things. So again, pull from this what's useful and helpful to you, and then feel free to make swap outs or exchanges for recipes that aren't appealing to you or won't work for you. So there is a list I gave you guys. Again, it's in the week number 1 hub page that gives you all sorts of different recipes you can try. But I want to give you guys a few other resources as well. Of course, there's Pinterest. Pinterest is a great place to get healthy recipes and save them there. If you're not on there, you can go and check that out. Yummly is my new favorite for recipes. It's a lot like Pinterest, but it's just recipes. And so it's pulling from all sorts of different blogs and websites, and then you can save it right there and easily access recipes that you're interested in trying. As far as planning goes, there is one called eatthismuch.com, and it will actually generate a meal plan for you based on the calories you give it in, the macronutrients and your goals and all that stuff. So again, you may not follow it exactly, but it could give you some good ideas for some meals you might want to try. And then my new favorite is one called plantoeat.com. And Plan to Eat is one that you can actually save all the recipes that you have on other sites like Pinterest or Yummly, or you can manually enter recipes that you have, and then it gives you a calendar so you can pop the recipes on there that you want to try for that week, and then it'll generate a shopping list for you. So it's been really, really helpful for me in terms of just organizing and then also having all the recipes right there, because I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I'll get into a rut and I forget about things. So it's good to see them there. And then of course that shopping list is great. You can get it on your phone when you're at the store and cross things off as you go. So those are some tools that might be helpful and beneficial. And if you have others that you've used, please feel free to share them either through email with me or through the Facebook page, okay? So again, what we'll do each week is just kind of add in a few new recipes and a few new options. As far as meal prepping goes, if that's something that you want to do, so in other words, making up a bunch of meals on Sunday so that you have them for the week. A couple of things about that. I get asked a lot, how far out should I plan? Because obviously you don't want food sitting in your refrigerator for 2 weeks, and then eating it. That would not be good. So usually I say 3 to 4 days at the most, just kind of depending. So if I meal prep on Sunday, I'm usually giving myself 4 meals, so it'll maybe be lunch Monday through Thursday, and then I can either just come up with something simple for the rest of the week, or you could do another meal prep if you want to, like Wednesday night or something. It might be helpful. I have these, meal prepping containers that I got on Amazon. I'll give you guys the link, but nothing fancy. But these are great because they go in the freezer. They help freeze really well, and then they also go in the microwave and the dishwasher. So it just makes it a little bit more simple. But I've also heard Costco has some that are really great and I think cheaper than the ones on Amazon. But anything that you have that will work for you is great with that. So that's it. Again, don't feel like you can't make swap outs, you can't make changes, you have to follow it. You don't even have to follow any of them if you don't want to. You can come up with your own plan as we go. That's absolutely fine and wonderful. But what I do encourage you guys to do is at least just work on that skill and that habit of planning and possibly prepping, just so it makes it easier for you, and so that you're going to be able to see the results that you want to see. Because really, if you're doing that, if you're planning and you're prepping, that's half the battle right there. So anyways, as always, if you guys have any questions, please reach out to me. Let me know. I'll be absolutely happy to help you look at some things you might swap out or answer any questions that you have. And I'm excited as we get into the meal plans in week number 2. So thank you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.